A friend pays $8 to split a campfire's cost. Dividing this cash feels incredibly obvious, right? Wrong. The truly fair split is so wildly counterintuitive that it completely breaks human logic. Ready to test your brain? Picture this. Three friends, X, Y, and Z, are in a summer cabin. To get a fire going in the wood stove, X tosses in 3 logs. Y pitches in 5 logs. They get a roaring fire going, totaling 8 logs. Z showed up with 0 firewood. To make things perfectly fair, Z slaps an $8 bill on the table, stating this covers her exact, equal, 1/3 share of the warmth. Simple enough setup, right? But here is where it gets incredibly weird. So, how exactly should X and Y divide that $8? If you ask around, almost everyone will confidently give you one of two answers. Guess number one, just split it right down the middle, $4 for X, $4 for Y, since both contributed wood. Guess number two, split it proportionally. X brought 3 logs, so he gets $3. Y brought 5 logs, so she gets $5. Makes total sense, right? Wrong. Mathematically speaking, both logical guesses are completely incorrect. How is that possible? Here is the massive aha moment. The trap everyone falls into is assuming that Z's $8 magically paid for all 8 logs. But she did not buy all the wood. She only paid for her own personal 1/3 share of the heat. If one person's equal portion of the fire is worth $8, we just multiply that by the 3 friends in the cabin. Boom. That means the true total value of the fire they all enjoyed together is actually $24. The math changes. Now that we know the entire fire is worth $24, we can finally figure out the true price of the wood. Drop all 8 logs onto the floor. If we divide that $24 total by those 8 logs, suddenly every single log gets a strict price tag of exactly $3. Because they shared the fire perfectly equally, X, Y, and Z each personally consumed exactly $8 worth of that wood. Now we just settle the final accounts based on what they brought. Let us look at the final ledger. Y brought 5 logs, worth $3 each, making $15. Subtract the $8 of fire she consumed, and she is owed $7. Now look at X. He brought 3 logs, worth $9. Subtract his $8 of personal consumption, and he only gets one single dollar. Paradoxically, even though Y only brought 2 more logs than X, the mathematically flawless split is $7 for Y and just $1 for X. Mind absolutely blown. If these false assumptions tricked your intuition, don't stop here. Click the video on screen to crack another impossible paradox that will completely break your logic.